What it do, what the business is, word on the street, TBC know how the handle is. Better get your mind right. Starting off with some classic Jeezy. Y'all know what the business is, though. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic and more. With an interesting article I seen in on Boxing by Lil Stevie Kim. Shout out to Matt Valentine for reminding me last night on the live stream. I wasn't even going to do a video, but I pretty much knew, Mikey Garcia was going to wiggle out this situation somehow, some way. But apparently, it sounds like it's a good possibility that Showtime is not going to be able to put on two pay-per-views in 2019 because they talking about the holidays, and the holidays basically mean the consumer will be spending money elsewhere as far as traveling for the holidays, food, Christmas presents, getting ready for New Year's and other, things and family trips. A lot of money being spent, back into stores and back into retail. And they don't believe there is going to be a financial demand for this fight, especially with Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. So Showtime don't believe they can pull off two pay-per-views in the last quarter of 2018. So it might be an opportunity for this fight to get pushed back to 2019. I'll link the article to the description so you know that it's true. But like I say, man, I knew they was going to do this, man, to keep it real. I knew this was going to happen. They was going to find a way for Mikey Garcia to wiggle out of this. So you never know. Mikey Garcia might now go the Manny Pacquiao route. Amir Khan probably hang himself if that happens. But, Errol Spence, that leaves him in a tough predicament. A guy that had ambitions on fighting 3 times this year might not happen unless Ugis, comes unscathed, leaves unscathed, has an easy victory come September. He's scheduled to be the co-feature or something like that on that card, or on a televised card, I believe. Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, but ain't nobody surprised, man. Ain't nobody surprised. I told you guys in the cold feet video I did about Mikey and Errol earlier, didn't sound good, especially with Bob Arum kind of dry snitching. That's why you got to listen to what these guys say. Bob was like, it's stupid for Mikey to go fight Errol Spence. When we are willing to do and talk to his team about doing Lomachenko in March. And, if Mikey fight Lomachenko in March, it is what it is, man. I don't care no more, man. I really don't. If he don't fight Errol, it ain't nothing I'm missing in my life. But he did clout chase. He did name drop, whatever you want to say. And he did try to ride the Errol Spence wave and get his name out there. And maybe he really did want to fight. And it just, by the boxing guys are saving him. And I think you got to think about the positive now a little bit. And we've been focused on the negative a lot in boxing. But the positive is he might fight Lomachenko, and that's a great fight. It's a really, really more competitive fight than Errol Spence. So he fight Lomachenko. I ain't even gonna be mad. At the end of the day, I expected some boxing. I expect, false promises, false hope, men that ain't really men no more, that ain't men at their worst. I expect that. I'm not saying that this is totally versed towards Mikey Garcia, and shit happens. I don't think Showtime really was going to anticipate having 2 pay-per-views towards the end of the year. They said they want to do one big super pay-per-view. I think it'll be too much to do both of them fights on the same card with Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence on the same card. So I feel him on that, man. I definitely do feel him. But at the end of the day, we the fans always get the short end of the stick or the bullshit, man. We always get the BS in boxing, man. They never think about the fan. They never think about the new media. They never think about the consumer in boxing. The NBA, it thrives around the consumer. You know what I'm saying? The NBA is customizable to fit each consumer. The consumers, excuse me, not each consumer. Boxing don't give a hell about what the consumer want. And the consumer, when they hardcore fans, be so happy just to get scraps. A fight that should have happened 3 years ago. They get it now. They so happy. Oh, we got the fight. We finally, I can't wait. And then, it ain't what you thought it was. Now you sitting here talking shit or looking with the gas face, all right? But, it is what it is. I can anticipate. I knew this was going to happen. And Showtime is going to, hide behind the excuse they can't do 2 pay-per-views. I bet HBO could have did it. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, it's Showtime, man. It's Showtime. In my Swiss Beach voice, it is what it is, man. You can't be mad at them. Question is now, it's two options, or 3 options. Do they shelf it into 2019? Both of them don't fight this year and wait till 2019. All right. For Errol, does he call out Sean and Danny in the ring and try to fight them early and just say, forgive Mikey, try to get his title shot? Or, Do Errol try to fit a fight in with somebody else this year to fight 3 times this year? You know, for Mikey, is it, you know, do you shelf the fight to 2019 like I said? Or do you, you know, go fight Lomachenko in March and then think about fighting Errol towards the end of next year or middle of next year? You know, and, you know, those are the possibilities right there for both fighters. You know what I'm saying? And if Errol can get Mikey, or I'm going to get Danny or Sean in the ring, yeah, forget about Mikey. You know what I'm saying? Go get your belt. But it'll be interesting to see. You know, I think it'll be a huge cop-out for Sean and Danny if this fight was moved to the first quarter of next year, where they can go ahead and squeeze in a voluntary, wait for Keith Thurman to come back and challenge them, and use the excuse not to fight Errol or Terrence Bud Crawford. That'll be a huge victory for them. It'll save ultimate face for both of those fighters if it worked that way. But we'll see. We'll see. I can't tell you which way it's gonna go. I just know it sounds like it ain't gonna happen this year. So no 2 pay-per-views. But you know, I don't hold my hat, man. I hold my head down for nothing in boxing. You know, slowly and slowly, I'm dying and kind of gravitating away from boxing every day. You know, I'm just, you know, the hunger to talk about it, you know, it's dying slowly and slowly, man. Slowly and slowly, I'm just like, fuck boxing. I'd rather talk to NFL, college sports on our other channel, talk about real life situations. I'm really, really contemplating that going into 2019. You know, maybe a boxing video twice, 3 or 4 times a week. But like I said, it's different feelings for different times. But that's how I'm feeling today. But shout out to the whole LDBC. I see y'all guys. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Check all those links out in the description. Also, me and the Cali Nidman got a raw and uncut podcast, which is totally uncensored. We're going to get to recording real soon. That link's in the description as well. Also, me, Cali, and Colossal Sports TV. Shout out to my brother, Colossal Sports TV and Big Cool. We got a college sports page where I bring some high school coverage this Saturday. And I'll be dropping some more videos this week on that page. If you want to donate, the PayPal link is there as well. Definitely appreciate the super chats and the PayPal. But y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. We gone.